What is up, guys? This is Syphic coming back at you with another pickups video. I think it's been about a month or so since the last one, maybe shorter, I'm not sure. Can't remember at this point, but I got a couple of videos for you guys. First off, this is going to be just general pickups that I've scored the last month or month and a half or so. Some pretty nice stuff. Like I said, it's been kind of dry out there. All of you guys know that are out hunting know that it's been like tougher to find stuff out there. With so many game hunters out there, it's just, you know, you gotta get lucky nowadays. As it was you got lucky back in the day when you were at a Goodwill and found something. Now it's like, you know, it's super extremely lucky if you find anything anywhere. But actually I've picked up some pretty nice stuff, a couple of good trades, and a couple of nice little deals that I picked up along the way. I was able to pick up a couple of manuals that I needed. Got these pretty cheap, I think like $2 a piece. That was Rocky for the Sega Master System. And then I picked up a copy of Rambo First Blood, which I needed both of those manuals as well. Made a really nice trade with my buddy Shaq Funaki, David Kim. Actually, a couple of items that he hooked it up with. First off, he found a pretty decent deal on some boxed Genesis games. And I actually had this game, I just needed the box, and I do need the manual, but he hooked it up with the box. So I was able to score that. It's pretty cool. And a little trade that we did for a couple of pretty nice items. I had a couple of dupes, and it's actually kind of funny because I actually traded him this game a long time ago. He ended up getting a box copy, and then he ended up with another copy as well, and so I got this game back in the collection, and that is Contra Force. He wanted it a while back, so I traded it over to him, and like I said, he ended up getting a second copy, and I was able to trade him a couple of turbo games that he needed. And I was able to add this back into the collection. So, funny how things come around again. Now, one of my Goodwills, it's very hit and miss, but this week it was actually pretty good. For 10 bucks, I saw a PS2 Slim, and usually I just kind of, you know, don't pay attention to them, just kind of like pass them up. This is only 10 bucks, and when I looked under, it is the Japanese PS2 Slim. And these actually go for a few bucks, anywhere from like 50 to 100 bucks depending on condition. Tested it out, works great. I happen to have an extra power supply, and came with a basic controller, a gray one, and then a memory card attached to it. And yeah, so 10 bucks, I could possibly make, I don't know, 80 bucks on that thing. Was pretty cool. So you can't beat that. And normally they price stuff like pretty expensive at this Goodwill. They get a lot of good stuff, but usually when you go in there, it's like 60 bucks for a console with a bundle of games, or 100. And walked in a different day, and behind the counter I saw a Nintendo GameCube bundle. This one came in the box with a few games, and it was priced at 29 bucks, which I couldn't believe. The console has everything inside, all the cables, controller, and everything in really nice shape. And it came with a couple of games. Let's show you what games it came with. It came with Shrek Super Slam, Ultimate Spider-Man, Pixar Cars, and I guess the game that kind of made the bundle was Super Mario Sunshine. So for 29 bucks, I thought that was actually a pretty good deal. I was pretty surprised it was there, and actually had just like shown up. Usually if you've been to the Goodwills, they have like a date on them of when they were put out. And that one had the same date that I was there, so it must have just got put out early in the morning. So, went to a Savers, and I always check out the magazine section in case, you know, something pops up. And a bunch of cool magazines popped up, actually. A bunch of old, late 1990s, actually like 92, 95, 96 video game magazines. I got Game Players with Mortal Kombat 3. An EGM hyping up Virtual Fighter. Game Players Loaded, I guess showing off some upcoming games for the PlayStation. Let's see, this one right here is hyping up Sega by showing Sega's Wrecking Crew and showing Virtual Fighter 2, Sega Rally, and Virtual Cop. Pretty cool. This one right here is asking you what system you should buy. N64, PlayStation, or the Saturn. This one here has, I guess, Sega and Nintendo advertisements on there. And last but not least, one hyping up Tekken 2, a GamePro magazine. These were 29 cents each, so I couldn't pass them up. I definitely had to jump on those. And only a couple of more items to show you guys, but these are some pretty huge items that I want to show you. One of them is an item that I swear to God, it's like I've been so close to getting it like super cheap. And as I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, this game has already skyrocketed. I think it's like hitting like $450 to $500. And I was actually able to find this game for a fraction of that. About $250 after using some eBay bucks and making a decent offer. And that is a copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga. It has all 4 discs in excellent condition. The game overall is in excellent shape. And to get it at that price, I finally gave in. You know, to get it under $300. This game has been $400 or $450, almost $500 all over the damn place, and I finally just had to add it to the collection before it goes up any higher. So yeah, that was awesome get. Super excited to have that. And went to San Diego with the guys on a little game hunting trip. I said, fuck it. One Saturday, I said, let's just try something new. Let's go down to San Diego. Went down to San Diego. Went to a couple of game stores down there. Went to Luna Games and picked up some good items and found stuff in between. And while I was at one game store, I saw something that caught my eye. And actually, it caught my eye because it was catching everybody else's eye. I had never seen this before. I don't know what the history behind this thing is. But when I saw it, I thought it was super cool, and I just could not leave it behind. I thought the price was fair, and in the shape it's in, from the pictures of this item I've seen, most of them were pretty beat up, and this one's actually in really nice condition. And this is pretty sweet. It's actually pretty cool, and it's a power glove in like a carrying case. It has a handle here, so you can carry that with you. It's in all black. It has the Power Glove logo here. And when you open it up, sure enough, it's got the Power Glove on the inside, which is pretty neat. It has a holder here for the game and for the manual, for the glove ball, I believe. But it's in new condition, like no one's ever used it. Everything is it's in little wrappings and stuff, like the little twisties. This looks like it's a kid size. It's kind of small, but it's in mint condition. What's cool too is you lift up the bottom compartment to reveal, let's see here, to reveal the sensors, which appear to have never been taken out of the box as well. Everything has these little stickers on there, and like I said, it's just never been removed. So if anyone out there has any history behind these, like was this sold as a set, or did you have to buy the Power Glove and then put it in here and this is your carrying case? If that's the case, I wonder why somebody would buy a Power Glove and then buy a case for it, stuff it in here and never use it, which is pretty interesting. So I'm still debating whether to keep this or not. It's a really cool collector piece, I think. So I might just do that and keep it. I'll probably buy the game and put it in here so it looks more complete. If I do get rid of it, maybe I'll take it with me to Portland, but who knows. But for right now, I'm sitting on it for a little bit. I think it's really, really rad, and I'm super excited to have this Power Glove box, collector case. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll have an all-turbo pickups video coming up shortly. Probably see it in a couple of days. I've gotten some amazing turbo stuff, including a holy grail item that I'm super excited to show you guys. So. And then a couple of pretty nice bundles. Like I said, every year I get 1 or 2 really nice bundles, and I've got a couple to show you guys. A couple of games in that bundle I actually used to trade for that Contra Force, so I'll let you guys know what it was. But stay tuned for the next video. Also want to let you guys know that SC3 arcade event is this weekend. Check out the links below, and make sure to try to make it. It's Saturday, and from 4 to midnight. We'll be there. We'll be selling some stuff. Stop on by. I'll give you guys some good deals. And until next time, guys, this is syphic signing out. Lates.